Welcome back, everybody. Riles Niles here. I don't know when the hell I actually started. I swear every time I see the red button turn on, it tells me that I'm live, and then when I check back after the fact, I'm always cutting, and I'll tune into the video, and I'll say, Dragon Age Inquisition. I know I've been talking for at least 5 minutes. Anyways, please keep talking. Please keep talking. Keep doing this. I'm trying to do my introduction, but I should have gone to the war room in the first place. Anyways, thank you for tuning in, whether you're watching live or after the fact. Riles Niles here with another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. I feel really bad right now. Birthright, one of my viewers, one of my good friends, and one of the people I like to watch live. He's doing a Let's Play Witcher 3 episode, which you can watch here. I'll put a marker in that just for you, Birthright. I don't even know if you see that I'm putting the marker in, but I'm doing it for you. And he's working on Witcher 3, and as I was getting set up and getting ready to go for this, it's kind of a new thing because I am sans regular guy gaming today. Yesterday, he was annoying the piss out of me. He was interrupting, he was trolling, he was doing all this stuff, but his laptop is gone, which means he's at his girlfriend's house, he's hanging out there, maybe he's watching live, but either way, he's not here, he's not yelling and making a ruckus, and he's not trying to barge in here and everything, so it feels like I got my kingdom back, so that's why I really want to celebrate by doing a Dragon Age Inquisition live stream. So yeah, last episode we did the Bell to Ball achievement, really stretched out, also a lot of frustratingness with the RGG, of course. We also did Detroit Become Human, which you can watch right here, right there, point. That's for you, future Riles Niles, to know where your marker is. But yeah, so we did Detroit Become Human Mondays. That's what we're doing every Monday. A lot of fun with that. And then in the later in the night, when I say got some errands done, everything like that, the video that you can watch here is the Bell of the Ball achievement that we did. Kind of drawn out, but kind of showed some of the ways to do it. Basically, if you're gonna do the Wicked Eyes, Wicked Hearts quest, just basically answer neutral every time, and you're gonna get court approval, because bottom line, if you don't show that you really like something, or that you really hate something, you're kind of playing the fence, that it's like, oh wow, he's really good at the game. Because that's apparently how royalty works, but there you go. We did that achievement. We put the Empress Florian in custody, and now we turn our eyes to Corypheus, or at least that's what they want us to do. We got plenty of stuff to work on, but we are getting close to the final end of the vanilla game. And I say the vanilla game because we have the DLCs to worry about. We have the epilogue DLC that I've been really waiting to sink my teeth in. That's why I really want to make sure that we're getting through this as quickly as possible. That's why I feel even more bad about interrupting Birthright's live stream right now, because I'm literally watching it on one of my other screens while I'm doing this. I'm multitasking. I want to show him the support. That being said, show your support by subscribing to the channel, hitting the bell notification button for future videos, and most importantly, hitting the like button on this video. Yes, it doesn't sound like it's a lot, but once you hit that like button, once we have multiple likes on the video, YouTube takes notice, and that's just as important as view counts in the eyes of YouTube. So it definitely helps channels like myself, and it can really help me a lot. So if you want to show your support, hit the like button. It takes all of half a second, maybe more depending on how shitty your internet is, but mine's doing all right. That being said, I will like Birthright's video right now, and I saw one pop up when I said hit the like button, so my word carries. Apparently that doesn't at all. Anyways, moving on. Now we have Inquisition perks, which I'm going to back out of. I honestly, honest to God, did not realize you could back out of this until I looked here. You see bottom here, Inquisition perks 1. I always wondered what the hell that was, and I saw the triangle for Inquisition perks. Always thought it was weird because I thought you had to literally, hit the perk the second you level up to that option, but apparently not. Because F me, right? Watching the wings. What did we do? We did the thing. Favor return. We got influence. So the glowing one, that's, we have to go to the Arbor Wilds. That's at least what they're offering. I am going to get my channel up so I can watch comments, because I see that I've seen a couple that come in. Ooh, John Graham's on live right now. John Graham, if you don't know, he's See Me After Class podcast. Nice. John Graham, if you don't know, he did the RB and the Chief series. He did the Chief Sucks at Halo. He's basically the guy that was like known in Halo 3 as the asshole that has the recon helmet. No, he does good shit. It's good to know that he's still active with 82,000 subscribers. Holy balls, that'd be nice to have. But anyways, we're working on our stuff right now, aren't we? We are gonna get into this. Where am I? There I am. There is that, the muted. Oh, Jesus. Raggbag's on. Raggbag, I know I already texted you, but I really liked your comment on my birthright, or on my birthright stream, yeah. On my Become Human stream about, you know, yeesh, yikes, cringe. Melmaid says, so technically birthright would be first. I liked it first. Well, there you go. Ragbag says, we want Isaac, clap, 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 clap. No, you missed a clap. Because it's clap, 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 clap. Oh, no, you're right. I'm sorry. It carried over. The last clap is underneath you, so I just read it as claps. Thumbs up, dude. Working on my alien edits. Thought I'd tune in. Well, thank you very much for doing that. Also, because I'm such a cool guy, not really at all, trying to be cool, Ragbag is working on his Alien Isolation live stream. He's finally getting back in the saddle. 4 months from his last video, but you can watch his episode 10 video right here. If you're watching after the fact, you can't watch it here when I hit this live stream, because I don't have that luxury, because I literally am a team of one. But future Riles Beniles, hit the card button on that if you haven't hit the 5 out of 5 yet. But no, the Alien Isolation stuff is really good. I probably will never play it, but I like to feel like I play vicariously through Ragbag, and I enjoy his man screams. And good stuff. And honestly, Ragbag's kind of my inspiration for getting into live streaming as well. So, anything I can do to help the boy out. I mean, I'm only his best man at his wedding. Yikes, put him on the spot. Okay, so Arl's invitation.
At your service.
Offer from the crows. We'll answer assassins with assassins. Shadows over Denerim. Seriously, I feel like half of these missions I get are first things first, an apology. I don't give a shit about your apology, bruh. Okay, we're not gonna. Well, okay, go back here. Any of this stuff, any of the things that are like over 5 hours, I'm not gonna do while I'm doing these live streams. That's like, do it overnight. That's the beauty of these missions, is that they go in real time. Which is, oh, that's pretty cool, dude. Melmate says, damn, Ragbag, you're responsible for a lot. Ryle streaming, me getting a PS4.
To work?
Trying to think of another thing he's responsible for, but I'm not that quick-witted at this point. Okay, so what Pride had wrought, that's the Arbor Wilds mission, but we got so much more things to do. We got plenty of side quests to work on. We have a new map to explore, and we have some sorry, I should have popped that earlier. We still have so much stuff to do. We also have actually, nice, we got some approvals too. I'm gonna go back quick because I don't think I unlocked the Hissing Waste. So that's the last. It's the last map that we have on the map. So we're gonna get to that. I don't know if we'll get to that in this episode. I'd like to, but I don't know if we will. Stop the venatory activity in the west. They're sending some of their best scholars into the wilderness. Let us discover precisely where they're heading. New area unlocked. Accept report. Not now. Neat. That's fun. I like that Melmade is reporting in to Birthright stream while he's doing his stream here on his Witcher playthrough. It's good stuff. Reporting for YouTube. Anyways, one of the things we still... Oh, wait. Talk to Josephine.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alan...
Last time I swear I saw that she had, like, somebody else that was hanging out.
There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
At least they weren't bored.
No one can say the evening wasn't memorable.
They've already begun composing songs about it in Val Royale. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage.
Hey, let's not pull it over our asshole.
So few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
I'm totally saying this.
Click, snide half-truths. Everyone sizing up everyone else. It reminded me of home.
I completely understand the feeling, Inquisitor.
Oh, I think that was like a racial response. Since I'm a free marcher. Anyways, Melmade says, as Raggbag's best man, you planning on taking him to a wrestling show and strip club on his bachelor party? No, probably not. He wants to go paintballing because his future brother-in-law did paintballing for...
A situation requires your attention.
What is this?
Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death.
What? I'll kill them.
Unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar.
Wait.
To deal with the matter.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jadar I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there is much to be gained by winning them over.
What? I'll kill them. Actually, can I start? Anyways, Ragbag wants to do paintball, so we're gonna do paintball for his bachelor party. Hello, can I talk to you? Okay. Fine then. So that's the other thing too. We still have all the judgments to do because I literally have not done a single judgment since starting this game. And I want to literally just group them all up, and I think I'm missing like 1 or 2 more. And that'll probably be its own dedicated video. With some other stuff, I'm sure. Because it's not going to take that long. Yeah. So we're going to update some of these tarot cards.
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
Fun fact, I just realized I didn't update the title of this actual live stream. So
don't worry,
I will absolutely need to change this.
Well, this is a surprise.
Hello.
You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
Wait a minute. Like the crossbow?
Your name is Bianca?
It's a common name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
I don't know the name of the voice actor, but I definitely recognize the voice actor. She was in Fallout New Vegas Dead Money. She was Vera Keyes.
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's?
Which makes sense, because it was roughly around the same time.
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet. Well, maybe you do. Who am I to judge?
Bianca's got a lead on where Corypheus got his red lyrium.
Actually.
The site of Bartran's Folly, the tag Varric found, has been leaked. There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the tag?
Navigating the Deep Roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, dark spawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Oh, maybe I didn't fix that. I thought I did, but... try that again. I did. Maybe I did. Who leaked the
Who could
location?
have given away the tag's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
That's a good point.
You can get there from Orlais? It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any tag using the deep roads, but in practice...
Hey, look.
there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
My channel has been updated to reflect that it's episode 19, not 18.
We have more pressing
no.
concerns than red lyrium.
That's not what I meant to do.
We have a lot on our plate right now, but we shouldn't let this slide.
I'm sorry.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help.
Oh, shit.
Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Oh, we'll do that. I'm sorry.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Man, he is so pissed. I don't blame him. Can I tell you that we'll still do it?
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you, and the second one will be Bastard.
I like it.
They've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs?
Oh my.
Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something?
Talk about that lead.
About that lead of yours, Varric.
Sure. The sooner we take care of it, the better.
Do you think this lead of hers is real?
Bianca's too much of a researcher to pass me information without verifying it first. But if you're asking whether she'd lie to us, maybe set us up, it's possible.
It's possible.
Not likely, though. She risked the wrath of the guild coming in person. A message would have sufficed. Whatever she found in that entrance shook her up. That worries me.
Okay.
Carry on.
Literally, the quest is named Well Shit. That's fantastic.
Worship.
Don't tell me what to do. Let's go talk to Vivian. Her personal quest comes in around here.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, machinations, betrayals. After our time in Halam Sharau, I understand why. I had forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
You missed court intrigue? When were you at court?
Oh no.
Oh, well, never directly, of course. An elven apostate is rarely invited to speak with empresses and kings. But from the Fade, I have watched dynasties form and empires crumble. It is sometimes savage, sometimes noble, and always fascinating. In any event, Celine should now be a steadfast ally, especially after helping her neutralize Briala.
I hope you know that I didn't turn over Briala lightly. If I'd had another option...
What? Why would I disapprove of... Oh, because we're both elves.
Solus greatly disapproves.
Sorry, I was confused. I do not consider myself to have much in common with the elves.
Who then?
Who do you have much in
Yay! We're back at the square one.
A good question. I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of who my people are, this was the best way to help them. As for the elves of Orlais, Briala did what she could. She was an admirable woman, even if her gambit failed.
Even if we couldn't help Briala, I hope we can make life better for our Legion elves.
Stop Corypheus. That will do for a start.
Fair.
It speaks well of you to feel for the oppressed. Help them for that. Know them for what they are. instead of just seeing a pair of pointed ears.
Well, there you go. Anything we can do to talk to? Okay.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I just want to make sure. Oh, we still have Dorian's quest to still worry about in the hinterlands. We'll do that in a bit too.
You have remarkably little here on early to winter history. All these gifts to the Inquisition, and the best they can do is the Malefica Imperio. Trite propaganda. But if you want 20 volumes on whether Divine Galatea took a shit on Sunday, this is evidently the place to find it.
If I knew what you were looking for, I could help you.
You? I rather doubt that.
Oh my.
I apologize. That was unworthy. Did I see something by Genitivi here? I could have sworn.
What is this about, Dorian?
When everyone returned, they told us about your tumble into the Abyssal Rift. You went into the Fade. Physically went in. Are you... all right?
I learned a surprising amount. What happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, for one.
Regained your memories. That's good, then.
I think so.
You do realize this feat hasn't been performed in over...
This is in reaction to the
Corypheus and his contemporaries
fight
entered
at the
Fade
Fade.
and began the Blights. In comparison.
Should be proud.
So I should be happy I accomplished something so grand?
Concerned, more like. If you can walk in the Fade, others will try to follow. Who knows what secrets Corypheus has revealed? Not all of them will be as lucky as you. What they could unleash. My advice? Keep this quiet. Let them speculate. Too many will see this as a challenge.
I agree.
That's a good idea.
There are enough idiots in the world who think if
Literally-
they just use enough blood magic, their problems will...
Literally, our enemy
It's
Corypheus
exactly
did
sort
the
of
exact
I
same
want to
thing.
stop back home. This...
We did this
This
completely
I
on
don't-
accident, so...
What I do need is a copy of the Liberalum. I'll wager I can find Corypheus's real name. If I can prove he was a grasping ankle-biter with no family to speak of, the luster would come right off. Wish me luck.
Yeah, Dorian. The name of our enemy operation available.
Marvelous business, the Winter Palace. You saved an empress, and now she's eating out of your hand. Perfect mental image. All this dancing, politics, and murder makes me a bit homesick.
How big I get help?
Happy to oblige. A taste of home, just for you.
Not just for me. Fun for the whole family.
Perhaps I should have invited some.
We were there. That's what counts. I hope you tried the ham they were serving by the way. Tasted of despair. It's fascinating.
I should go.
As you wish.
So one thing I didn't realize, like how important it is to talk to the companions and everything, because like literally we're getting just we're getting missions like out the yin yang, out the yay yay.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes?
Yes,
The explosion at Haven?
I remember everything.
Escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
She saved me.
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
She literally shoved me out the door.
Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
I'm sorry, Liliana. That was it.
They
Before
are
she
wrong,
exploded.
Sister. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Aw. Where is she now? Now she's over here.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as Justinia's successor. I never thought the idea would gain momentum. Of course, with the other candidates out of the picture...
Is becoming divine something you really want?
When Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
Whoever becomes divine will have my support if she requires it.
And I'm sure whoever becomes divine will absolutely require the Inquisition's backing. The Chantry is faltering, but it still has influence over the people. Who tells the people what's right? Who do they look to in times of peril? A divine with enough support can change the Chantry. And with it, Thedas.
And with that, the entire world.
If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
Well, shit. I love that name for a mission. Whoa. She literally ported to the other side of the room.
Divine Justinia.
I'm pretty sure she's dead. Well, I think we all know that.
That's a shock. You're all right reading it?
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am.
Then
This message
fucking
was
look at
written
me.
months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends.
You're not
I'm
wrong.
to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Do you know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
Hey dude, I'm watching on my phone and don't want to back out, so don't forget about our meeting tomorrow morning. Getting some work stuff done in the live stream. I love it and I have not forgotten. Thanks, Ragbag.
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the Chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds...
That's how
great
spies
power.
do conversations in plain sight. Like, talking to each other in the classifieds.
I'll help in whatever way I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the Chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Valence. Well, I'm totally going to delay because I don't know where the hell Valence is. You didn't tell me. Ah, man. It's like friggin'... What do you want now?
I didn't get the chance to say so earlier, but welcome back to Skyhold. After that terrible journey through the Fade, it must feel good to stand on solid ground again, no?
I'm thankful to be back. No one should enter the Fade physically.
And you've done it twice now. Shall I count you fortunate or unfortunate?
I'll leave you to your work.
Inquisitor?
Oh.
I'll leave you to your work.
I thought she was going to say something about, this word? Parkour! There you go. I thought she was going to say something about the game. Apparently not. Alright. Vivienne is not here. Aha, found it. At least in Wolfenstein 2, they tell you where all your companions are. Hey, look, it's Vivian.
Inquisitor, I wonder if you might help me with a delicate situation.
Maybe.
There is an alchemical formula that I must complete, but I have been unable to obtain a critical ingredient. The heart of a snowy wyvern. I had arranged to obtain one, but the chevaliers working with me were killed in the Civil War.
They tried to give me a heart of a fiery wyvern, but that won't work.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you, my dear. I would be most grateful. I shall give the location of its lair to Cullen. Remember, my dear, I must have its heart, or the potion will not work.
So if you give me the intestines,
I eagerly await your success.
then we're in trouble. Yay, Vivian quest.
Yes?
Yay, nothing else from Vivian. Parkour! Seriously, I can't die. I am Le Immortal. There is a ton of stuff going on inside this room. Can I talk to you, Iron Bull? Ow.
Come on, Krem. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
You want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was hiding it from my boys. Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
That could be a powerful alliance.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step. They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water.
Also, in one of the companion
They're
quests,
worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My charges, you, maybe some backup.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
so we learned in one of the in the cutscenes here, which is actually really cool, that like this the important thing of talking with your companions on a regular basis. Found out that Krem is a female that identifies as a male, and this game was made in 2014. That's really fucking cool.
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward, they will debate until...
And you think I could make them agree? I've had enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
Man, just boss me around. Having fun?
Fun never ends in Skyhold, does it?
The Inquisitor was hilarious. That's what they'll say one day. You watch.
I love it.
I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next Divine. Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
How can you and Liliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
Fair question.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
Well, I might not
Dealt
have
with
can.
non-priests. Why am I not a candidate?
Because you're a man, first and foremost.
Oh, yeah.
If they name you a candidate, they may as well join the Tevinter Imperium.
Because the Tevinter Imperium has a
I
male
imagine
divine.
It's because they're frightened of you.
That's also
A
accurate.
weight such as yours would break the Sunburst throne and tear the Chantry to pieces. I just don't know why they believe Leliana or I would be any better.
I think you'd make an excellent divine.
Truly, I never look good in hats. Surely it was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you, of all people, say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a Seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
So do better.
If you're concerned, then make it better.
Did you know Varric is Andrastian? Oh, he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
Special.
Your determination is admirable.
Some men would call it an unattractive trait.
I'm not those men.
Fair.
Truer words have not been spoken.
Who's using flattery now?
Ha 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 ha.
I have influence, and I can use it to help the Chantry make up its mind.
I cannot ask you to do that.
You don't have to.
If you think that is the right thing to do, then thank you. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Yeah, support Cassandra operation is available.
What do you need, my friend?
What do you need, my friend?
That's enough for now.
We shall speak again soon.
So this is for the Templar specialty class, but I can't actually turn that in. But it's beneficial to learn.
I have another message for Bonnie.
I think that's a title.
Oh, my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halam Shiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Actually, go back.
Your worship.
There are problems coming out of Halam Shiral?
There are always problems from Halam Shiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
It scares me. It keeps talking to me in the middle of the night.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Negotiate a deal at the war table.
You know I've got no problem with Orlesians, but Halam Shiral was a mess. At least under the Hume, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
Oh my.
I hate politics.
You've got a crappy job then, boss. Hey, boss. How are you?
See you later, Bo.
Nice talking with you, boss.
No. Cutscene with Sarah.
One for the Empress. For Gaspar. Brianna. The Duchess. And Corypheus. Right in the dangle bag.
Well, remind me to stay on your good side.
Don't worry, you're sparkling compared to that lot. A cook here, a footman there. What's it matter, right? So long as there's a book for the throne. A pretty one, sure.
Hey, Mike.
How many lives are worth one empress's arse? Ugh, that place. Should have just thrown in some bees and slammed the doors.
Nah.
I don't know. Want to stop a party, I think you go earwigs.
I hate those things, with their little pinchy butts. Josephine should add that to her paper threats. You know the real lesson from all this? Never sleep with an empress. That, and Briala being an idiot. The whole thing would have gone different if that little piss-up wasn't in the middle.
That was a mistake on their part. It made everything worse.
Wrong way around, Inquisitor. It started worse. Lots of people died before there was a hole in the sky. That's who you're saving. If you get a chance, maybe remind them not to be idiots.
Fair. When you're right, you're right.
There's you, yes?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Swarming up to us, so that's good. Just got done watching 205 Live. Good show. Well, good to hear that. I did not get a chance to watch 205 Live.
I didn't understand the Grand Ball. It would have been easier if they said what they wanted.
Do you like the masks?
What did you think of the masks?
What masks?
The masks. Everyone had them on their faces.
Those weren't their faces.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Probably. Superhero landing. So now we just need to talk to Blackhall. Right? Oh, we definitely need to sell some stuff. Oh my, I definitely need to change that.
Want a drink? Have a hankering for company.
Yeah, a war friend. Are we sharing one drink, or what are we doing?
When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. I caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up.
Damn.
Do you know what I did?
Not the fireside tale I was expecting, Blackwall.
Jesus.
Just listen. I did nothing. Not a damn thing.
I have a feeling he wouldn't tell us that we saved
I saw
it.
the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting, and I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
So did everybody
You couldn't
else.
have been the only one there, and no one else stepped in.
Doesn't make what I did any less wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. Could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Yeah.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Look at you. You would have done the right thing. We're lucky there are people like you in the world.
Yay. Nice compliments.
There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
I wonder who knows pain has tried the game. It's one who lacks. There is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
Well, shit. Ow.
Greetings, Your Worship.
There must be something here.
You've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, to the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. The fuck? What in the actual heck? Oh, there we go.
The spy master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Go on. Liliana knows where he is, doesn't she? She knows everything.
She doesn't know everything, yet. Sister Liliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
But to report to Val Royo. Oh, look at that. Raggbagg just posted a new episode. If you're watching this after the fact and you want to check out Raggbagg, hopefully I have enough cards to watch it, but if so, you can watch it here. I'm not going to remember to do this, so just go to Raggbag's channel. It will be at the end screen if you're watching this after the fact. But on that note. Hey Jerome, how's it going? How are you, sir? Okay. Balance. Well, shit. Blackwall is not available. And we're going to Val Royo, so. Actually, I lied. I want to change that. I don't think we can change it in Val Royo, though. So I have to do this too with shit. Or I go back to Skyhold. What am I doing? My Two-Face? Okay. Ooh, mystery. Let's see if going to the Black Emporium does anything. Probably not. All right. There we go. Bring Vivian, Cassandra, and Dorian. Well, we're hitting about the hour mark. So any new viewers or people that had tuned in after the fact when I started, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button for future videos, and also definitely most importantly, hit the like button on this video if you're liking what you're seeing. It's just as important as a viewer count, so definitely all that is what YouTube is looking for. So the second it takes to like the video, it's definitely appreciated. What am I buying here? Something about something. The most romantic candle in Thetis. Well, damn it all. There you go.
I cannot believe it.
Adamant and runes.
Oh, you've received word.
No mistaking an order from the Emperor.
Then we are at your disposal.
By the Maker, it's the Inquisitor himself.
Yeah.
Would you care for a bouquet of flowers, your worship? The roses have been exceptional this season.
You forget you fought the Grand Duchy. Yes, I did.
I was looking for some flowers, in fact.
Indeed.
She has been arrested because we were the belle of the ball.
For a lady friend.
Oh, no simple wildflowers for you then. I have just the thing. I'll send them to Skyhold, in fact. Rare beauties your lady will adore.
Yeah, I'm not telling who that is, even though she's right here. Yeah, it's Josephine.
Noble wanted to meet us?
I do.
Man, this wall is super interesting.
Not far from here. I pray he clears up the deaths of my messengers, as promised.
Lead the way.
She played the game and the game won. Madame de Fer. Just look like I'm about to murder somebody.
Welcome, my friend.
That Reaver armor.
Thank you for seeing us, Comte Poivet.
The honor is mine. Please, sit.
Please sit. I'm hammered and I can't stand.
Such distinguished guests.
Please, tell us what you know.
Straight to business, then. After the murder of Lady Montile's people, I don't suppose I can blame you. Have you heard of the House of Repose?
The Assassin's League?
My contacts obtained a copy of a document in the archive. Contract for a life.
The House of Repose is hereby sworn to eliminate anyone attempting to overturn the Montiliers' trading exile in Orlais.
Who's sending these assassins?
The contract was signed by a noble family. The Du Paraquets.
But the Du Paraquets died out as a noble line over 60 years ago.
Indeed. But the contract was signed 109 years ago.
How can a family try to kill you after they died out?
The Du Paraquets were our rivals. They drove the Montiliers.
Basically, this is a fuck you from the grave.
Years ago, but it wasn't invoked until I tried to overturn my family's exile.
Unpleasant though it may be, is merely fulfilling his contractual duties.
Yeah, we get it.
If the people who wanted your family dead are gone, why are the assassins still after you?
A contract is a contract, Inquisitor. Orlesian businesses live and die by their reputations.
What a weird
the
thing.
entire guild's welfare would be endangered if an agreement was tossed aside on a whim of time or fate.
She's quite right, Your Worship. The House of Repose is doing what it feels necessary. By its standards.
I assume you have a thought or two on this, Josephine?
The Du Paraquets still have descendants under the common branch. If we elevate them to nobility, a Du Paraquet could annul the contract on my life.
Hey, Birthright.
That will take time, Lady.
Finishing up your live stream, I see.
Time, during which the House of Repose will be obliged to hunt you.
Hold on.
Will they now?
Will they
you
now?
are exceedingly well informed. You're not to have said you'd heard rumors, at best.
A bit of subterfuge. This contract on your life is an ugly business. One the House of Repose deeply regrets. But this is Orlais. Even an assassin's word is his bond.
Was there ever a count?
Does Comte Poivet actually exist?
Absolutely. The Comte's offer to reveal the killers of Lady Montile's messengers was genuine. So was his information somehow. An end to be tied up later.
I thought you were remarkably well informed about a secret assassins guild.
We are hardly secret, my dear Inquisitor, just normally much more reclusive. The contract on Lady Montile's life is so unusual, we felt the courtesy of an explanation was in order.
It is
Your contract is so messed up, we just wanted to tell you all about it in person.
Is an interesting one. I wish you luck.
Hey man, you think you're done yet? I'm gonna kill you.
I did not come to shed blood today, Inquisitor. Only to speak. Might I pass?
But they pass. Why the warning?
Why warn us about your contract and let us go?
In Orlais, it is only decent to inform those involved in a contract when extraordinary circumstances conspire.
And the guild's reputation would suffer if you ignored the contract. I quite understand.
Thank you, lady. May we conclude with my departure?
If I attack the assassin, it doesn't really solve anything, so...
Go, then.
Good day, Your Worship. My lady, I pray we'd never meet again.
Yup, dress up Geralt in god-awful attire. Yeesh. That's what Birthright said.
Well, I didn't think our meeting would end like this.
We'll deal with these assassins.
I have some thoughts. Let's discuss them back at Skyhold. I'll feel safer with the castle's walls around me.
Yeah, you do that.
You hear something?
Oh, goodness. Comte Poivet, is that you? Oh, the lock's been broken off. We'll find a saw. I realize the cabinet is quite valuable, Comte, but surely... A locksmith, then?
Oh my.
As you wish.
Okay. So do I need to find a locksmith, or was I supposed to bring a rogue with me? Don't matter. Birthright, you're not missing a ton. Oh, maybe that's just not even a thing. Basically just doing some companion stuff right now. Just chilling. You know, the usual. Let's take care of this. It's the Tuesday Turmoil, man. By the way, I appreciate that you were willing to end your live stream today just because I got online. That was sweet of you. You're a big sweetheart. Does anybody else feel uncomfortable of what I just said? Because I sure as hell do. Yikes. Meanwhile, while we're talking with assassins, and it was all nice and sunny, now it got rainy all of a sudden.
Cyril Mornay, for your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers. You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead.
I love all these masks that they
Do you
wear.
have anything to say in your defense? Very well.
Who's this man to Blackwall? A brother? A friend?
Look at all these people. I thought we were more civilized than this.
Proceed.
Man, look at that executioner mask, though.
Stop! A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the
A
crimes
Grey
laid before
Warden.
him. Orders were given, and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
Knock it off.
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years.
Dead
I
inside?
assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
Oh my.
You, after all this time.
It's like, you son of a bitch.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine.
Look at that mask. Seriously, the executioner mask.
Rainier.
It's literally a giant skull. It's like, we're gonna hang you. Just kidding. We can't do that. We gotta give you a trial. We gotta do the same stuff over. So, Jerome, according to Vivienne, she actually made the explanation, the Orlais mask, like, perfect. She basically said that for, like, they wear their physical masks, and that allows their real selves to basically take off their emotional mask, so they can basically be themselves when they wear a physical mask. I mean, all the masks we see with the soldiers are really cool, and the nobles, but I still think the executioner one, the full-on, like, silver one, is dope.
Tom Rainier himself.
Tom Rainier himself.
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. Il hang for the massacre of a noble and
El
his family.
Ang.
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing. Guess not.
Not me. I'm not here to see him hang. He's my boy. Any shows this weekend, dude? Question mark. A couple, actually. Thursday, I'll be at the Wisconsin State Fair for BCW. Wrestling 2 shows. Literally a double shot. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm going to be down in Tennessee. Going down to USA Championship Wrestling. Not necessarily wrestling, but doing a road trip with Devlin Kane and Jason Prentice. Super excited for that. Like, how many times can you really say, as me, 10 years in the wrestling business, been in the Midwest pretty much all of my time. How many times you get to say, oh, I'm going to go see some wrestling in the down south? So that's really cool. I'm going to see if anybody does a Memphis spot. That'll be interesting. I don't think they're going to do it, but I can introduce them to the Wisconsin spot. Damn, good job. Hey, thanks, Birthright. Appreciate that. Look at all these people in the prison. Look at all these skeletons. Have the good decency to clean up. What is this, the zoo?
I didn't take Blackwell's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed. I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man. But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
And time makes up for it?
You think your death will make up for what you did?
Isn't it a start? Why are you here?
That's up to you.
That depends on what you say.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason while I was pretending to be a better man.
It's like, whoa, you need to calm down.
Is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Hey man, I literally drank dragon's blood to get my power on, so I don't know what to talk about.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
What I like about this quest with Blackwell and Tom Renier, what's nice about it is that if you pay attention to Blackwell's dialogue up until this point, he basically alludes to that he's been living a double life, because he talks about how redemption is, one of the greatest things. He appreciates all the stuff with the Grey Wardens, but like he always appreciates like an opportunity to redeem like somebody. Even in the Fade, the Nightmare Demon's like, I know the Grey I know the Grey Wardens. You're no Grey Warden, because you look at that as like, oh, I'm trying to mess with you. You're not a Grey Warden. You're not a real one. It's like he's literally saying, you're not a Grey Warden. I know. So, like, what's nice about this is that this quest is so well written. It's like Saw. If you watch Saw, and then you watch the entire movie, and at the end of the movie, they're like, oh, we were supposed to do this instead of this instead of this, and then all of the recap, and you're like, oh my god, mind blown. This is what is about this Blackwall quest, is that everything is put in front of you saying, hey, I'm not Blackwall. I'm just trying to be a better person. So I'm a real shitty one. And until this moment, like, you look at it and you look back. So that's the nice thing about doing a second playthrough, is I get to listen to that dialogue again with the incentive that I know who Blackwall really is. And I can say, oh, it's It was literally in front of me the entire time.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
Summarize it.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army. Before the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters. He led a group of fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Blackwater... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources. If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
There you go. What would you do?
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it. And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause. And the moment he shakes off his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
You're impressed.
Some part of you is impressed by what he did, isn't it?
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage, I'll give him that. But I can't tell you what to do.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
So many choices. Gotta walk away. Can't run, just gotta walk. Yeah, honestly, I think the next episode I do will probably be going through all the judgments if I get a chance to. Might miss one or two, but at this point, I don't want to have Blackwall just completely gone the entire time until I do anything. If I do anything. Optional on Revelations. Let's go deal with Dorian's drama now. And Cassandra's. One less Venatori. What lies dormant? Oh my, there's so much stuff to do. Well, shit. We'll deal with that one later. Okay. Let's go to Redcliffe, we'll do this stuff, and then we'll take care of the other hinterland stuff, and then a day will be called. I know Colin said we must act quickly, but I don't think this is timed. I think it's phasing. I think if you, depending on how far you move, the quest is gone, but I don't think it's like, we must act quickly. Do this in an hour, or you're screwed. Because the game's not that elaborate. So we gotta go get a book on poetry for our romance with Cassandra. And then we gotta go to the bar. Is this who I talk to? Well, that's super helpful. Hinterlands, Highlands, Hee. Well, if you play WoW at all, you know that the hinterlands are also a level in World of Warcraft. So there you go. Market.
Good day. Would you care to trade?
Is that Bonnie Sims? Talk to a vendor of books. I wonder, do I have to actually physically talk to a vendor? To a vendor?
You're right, dear. You should go to Denham.
Me? What about us?
Well, literally, this is the only other person in the region. You talk to the dwarf. Oh, see, like I said, I had to physically talk to him.
The surfacer they call the Inquisitor. That right? Wish I could sell you some books. Wish I could sell anyone some books. Sod it all.
So, what happened exactly?
Surfacers happened. It took all my coin for bribes just to find out the damn Templars ambushed my wagon before it got here. Thought I was bringing supplies to the robes. So it's out there, but who knows where.
Any books of poetry in your wagon?
Sure. Mages love that stuff. Fat lot of good it does me now.
Oh, by the way, did you have any books of poetry? Asking for a friend. Like, if I were to just, like, find the book, would you say anything? Matter of fact, I would charge you a book of poetry as a reward. Thanks for the push, by the way, Riles. Appreciate it. Thumbs up. No problem, Birthright. Keep doing what you do. Now I'm gonna go talk to Dorian's dad so he can do what he do. Where they at, though? Oops. Hit my computer. Just pet my cat. Now my other cat's jealous. Hi. What do you want?
Uh-oh. Nobody's here. This
He was
doesn't bode
pissy at
well.
me.
Dorian.
Oh no.
Father.
It's Papa Pavis. Man, he looks
Sorry
like...
about the family retainer was just, what? A smokescreen?
Then you were told. I apologize for the deception, Inquisitor. I never intended for you to be...
Literally looks like his brother, not his father.
Magister Parvis couldn't come to Skyhold and be seen with the dread Inquisitor. What would people think? What is this exactly, Father? Ambush? Kidnapping? Warm family reunion?
Yes. All of the
This is
above.
how it has always been.
You went through all of this to get Dorian here. Talk to him.
Yes, Father. Talk to me. Let me hear how mystified you are by my anger.
Dorian, there's no need to...
I prefer the company of men. My father disapproves.
I'll need you to explain that.
Did I stutter? Men, and the company thereof, as in sex. Surely you've heard of it.
I've done it. I had a suspicion.
This is not exactly news, Dorian.
Why should it be? Why should anyone care? I have no idea.
This display is uncalled for.
No, it is called for. You called for it by luring me here.
This is not what I wanted.
I'm never what you wanted, Father. Or had you forgotten?
That's a big concern in Tevinter, then?
Only if you're trying to live up to an impossible standard. Every Tevinter family is intermarrying to distill the perfect mage, perfect body, perfect mind, the perfect leader. It means every perceived flaw, every aberration is deviant and shameful. It must be hidden.
Now he's ashamed.
Your father might be here to reach out. You could give him a chance.
Let's just go.
Dorian, please. If you'll only listen to me.
Why? So you can spout more convenient lies? He taught me to hate blood magic. The resort of the weak mind. Those are his words. But what was the first thing you did when your precious heir refused to play pretend for the rest of his life? You tried to change me.
My.
I only wanted what was best for you.
You wanted the best for you. Your fucking legacy. Anything for that.
Don't leave like this.
Don't leave it like this, Dorian. You'll never forgive yourself.
Last conversation my dad had with his uncle
If I knew I
was
would
bad.
drive you to the Inquisition.
You didn't. I joined the Inquisition because it's the right thing to do. Once, I had a father who would have known that.
So his dad looks at the
I
Inquisition
had a
like
son
a
who
cult.
trusted me.
Like, hey, you're doing this and it's suicide pact.
I only wanted to talk to him, to hear his voice again, to ask him to forgive me.
Oh. Come on, go talk to him. Come on, I'm getting out of here. I'll leave the room alone. Okay, it's taking forever to load. This is real fun, guys. Now we're back in Skyhold, apparently.
He says we're alike. Too much pride. Once I would have been overjoyed to hear him say that. Now I'm not certain. I don't know if I can forgive him.
Are you all right?
No, not really. Thank you for bringing me out there. It wasn't what I expected, but it's something. Maker knows what you must think of me now, after that whole display.
I think you're very brave.
Brave?
It's not easy to abandon tradition and walk your own path.
At any rate, time to drink myself into a stupor. It's been that sort of day.
Oh, look at him. He doesn't want to show emotion. He just wants to make jokes.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool, I could be rather more convincing, I assure you.
Your glib tongue does you no credit.
You'd be surprised at the credit my tongue gets me, Your Reverence.
Oh my.
Oh,
What's going on here?
Don't yell when you
Seems the
went into a...
revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
it is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This man is of Tevinter. His presence at your side. The rumors alone.
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the Imperium is the same.
How kind of you to notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
Holy whoa, geez.
The truth
LMAO.
is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
Oh? I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Do it.
Repeat them. So, you've shared them before.
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
So what happened when you assume? You make an ass out of you. Anything else? Nope.
Well, that's something.
She didn't get to you, did she?
No. It takes more to get to me than thinly veiled accusations.
You don't think she'll do anything?
Do what? Yours is the good opinion I care about, not hers. I don't know if you're aware, but the assumption in some corners is that you and I are intimate.
Oh my.
They don't know about Cassandra, then?
Don't know or don't care. Baseless insinuation is grand fun.
I hope Cassandra isn't upset by this.
Have you met Cassandra? If she even noticed such talk, she'd just punch it in the face. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countrymen, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
So basically, that's the cutscene that confirms that you and Dorian would be a relationship item if you choose that way. But we're already pursuing the path for Cassandra.
Fancy meeting you here.
And then if I say we should talk, then I end a relationship with Cassandra and then start with Dorian.
I should go.
Naturally. But basically his affinity is very high with us. So there you go. Crash Test Gaming. Hey yourself, how's it going? Thanks for joining in on the channel. So now Dorian has a brand new tarot card. Good stuff. Also, again, guys, if you want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button, and then if you like this video, you like what you're seeing, hit the like button. It's definitely appreciated. Just as important as a view count, so thank you for doing that. Every time I see more viewers pop in, I feel like, hey, don't forget to do these things. It's literally as important as it is to radio to say, at the top of the hour, it's 33 degrees. Like that Howard Stern movie that they made a big point of that, and it was actually really funny. I really enjoyed it.
Inquisitor.
I miss being on a radio. Mainly I miss listening to music and actually really liking all the songs, and then I remember shitting on Selfie by the Chainsmokers. I remember actually legit shitting on it on air, saying it was literally the worst song ever, which is not wrong, but the fact I got actually reprimanded by my supervisor is like, hey, you're supposed to hype up the songs and talk about how good they are. I was like, but it's so bad. I don't want to do that. And then, wouldn't you know, they do a news package about the chain smokers, and it's just my luck that even the chain smokers admitted we made selfie as a literal joke. We basically said, hey, we're not getting any viewership because of how, we're trying to do good songs and nobody cares. But let's just make a song as a goof, and then apparently it was a top hit, so I don't know. It is what it is. Read. Bring what? What is it? What lies dormant? No, that was another thing. Are we fighting now? What lies dormant? That's the Dorian Venatori quest. We're gonna murder somebody. I am the Grand Reaver. I drink dragon's blood for fun. I kill bears in my spare time. What is my opinion on Fortnite? If I'll be honest, I don't necessarily have an opinion. Literally, my opinion is that of what I've seen on gameplay videos. I've never played the game myself. I've not played PUBG. I've never played Fortnite. I've never played Overwatch. I don't know. I just never got into those games, I guess. From what I've seen with Fortnite, it's an interesting concept. You got the multiplayer, matchmaking stuff, but then you have the building, so that's kind of interesting in my opinion. So, but I can't necessarily say like, oh man, it's the best game ever, because I don't want to say something that, it's just, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's the best game ever, and I've never played it, so I don't necessarily have an actual opinion of it. It's a rift. Close the rift. Do a barrel roll. Hey, guess what, Pride Demon? Also, beware of Solus. He's a trickster. But that's what makes his character so good, though. Like, despite all the beware warnings, I don't think anybody can deny that Solus is not a fantastic character. Again, that foreshadowing that I was talking about with Blackball. Tons of it with Solus. Oh, I suppose. Seriously. Just rocking him like a hurricane. Birthright says, hey, no, spoilers. lies dormant. We stop the evil. Jerome says you got to bring a dead plant to a statue. Like here in this area, Jerome, or are you just talking about in general? I know there were some braziers. I don't like saying braziers, so it sounds like lady things. Brazieres? That doesn't sound French. That looks like a loot box. Ooh, sigil of the Nug. Well, damn it, I want that. Why not me? Yeah, in this here. What kind of plant, Jerome? Like any dead plant? Because technically, I mean, anything that I pull, any plant I pull from the ground is technically dead at that point. Ooh. I feel like I heard the signal that, hey, I'm a sigil. Take that gold from you, if that's alright. Man, it was a lot brighter when there was that demon rift. Examine. Aha, found it. Alright. While Jerome tells me about the dead plant, I will be right back. I just need to grab another beer. So, like, give me, like, a minute. Talk amongst yourselves about what plant you think it is. Until Jerome tells us, which he's probably saying right now. Be right back. Swear I'm hearing voices, ladies and gentlemen. I swear I heard RGG talking amongst himself at my house. Birthright called me an alcoholic. Felindaris. Do I have that? I feel like I have that. Crafting materials. Aha! I have it. I have 4 of them. Okay. Felindaris, are we... Do we need 4? Do we need less? I hope less. I feel like I'm supposed to put them on these platforms. But I could be wrong. I know I'm wrong. What do you think, Jerome? I need your guidance. Am I in the right spot at all?
It can't properly be called a war any longer. It's a free-for-all. Mages against Templars against everyone.
Now I feel like Jerome's just messing with me. Not fancy, but fits the billy. Hello. Can I help you with something? Am I supposed to talk to you guys? Jerome, like, is it not even in this cave? You said past this, but I feel like it took about a minute to reply to anything. So you could have easily just been saying, like, you gotta get out of here. Unless I'm missing something. I'm probably missing something. Alright, well, worst case scenario, we know how to get this. Aha! Letter from a lover. Bring Felondaris to the tree on the hill. Go to the dead grove, keep going. I'm assuming this is what you're looking at, Jerome, and I'm assuming you'll confirm this when the live stream catches up. I feel like that's too much of a coincidence that you said we need Felondaris, and there's literally a quest that says bring Felondaris to this grove. And then you say, go to the dead grove, keep going. Hey, look at that. Jerome said, yeah. So we're right. Woo! I don't even remember the quest that this is for. About to find out. I think I remember I did this once at a lower level and got my ass kicked. Place Felondaris. Well, that was not pleasant. Nobody likes a jump scare. Get off my back. Okay. One less Venatori. Oh, okay. I guess literally all of that stuff that I did was nothing. Meanwhile, let me pick up this Blood Lotus. Woo, I'm floating. Moonwalk. Eddie, are you okay? Are you okay, Eddie? Dorian greatly approves. And now that Fennec had to die. Neat. Ideal romance. The ideal bromance. Whoops. That's not what I meant to say. I realize I could summon a horse at any time, but I'm seriously so lazy to actually do it. No rhyme or reason. Like, seriously, I could do it right now. Like, I literally got the DLC and have a specially... Like, I have a special horse as a result. I never, ever think to actually summon my horse. And all I'm doing is just walking. Something's wrong with me. It's a sweet looking horse. I literally only see it when I'm just messing around. And Skyhold. It's not fair to the horse. It's out here living its best life. Can I get up here? Oh, look at that. I ran over the Venatori. You know that helmet. Wait, what? You know that helmet he wearing, he him. I do not understand. I'm sorry. My helmet, like as in the Inquisitor's helmet? Oh, that helmet he's wearing heals him. Oh, the one I have, I crafted. And it is a healing helmet. So the materials I used. If that's what you're talking about. My helmet specifically.
There, one of the rogue Templars. It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
Thank you for bringing us here. Hey, forget about it. Well, shit, we'll do later, because I think that's part of a quest. We will go to find this. Oh, what lies beneath? That was a Soulless quest, that's right. I just realized something. If I can't play a PS3 game on PS4 for live stream, how are you going to play Dragon Age Origins? I probably won't be able to play it with your copy, Birthright, but I should still be able to play it if it's on the PSN. Now my cat's talking to me. Try to summon it with tappings. Hello, my friend. My friend. It's like, I want attention. It's like, fine, here you go. It's like, maybe. Oh, the dwarven caravan. Well, it should be literally just an abandoned something or other, right? Probably full of bandits. Bandidos. I stomp really hard. Oh, look, that looks like a dwarven caravan. Can I steal your poetry? Romance Cassandra. Hey, alright. We did the thing. Aha, so no need to bring it to the next show then. Probably not. But it was fun to watch you squirm. Right. Yeah. A little bit. Oh, you. That was me putting my fists on my hips and like, you. Yes, me, the alcoholic, as you so alluded to earlier, Birthright. As I say that totally wasn't a beer.
Inquisitor, I have something for you.
What?
What is it?
You may want to look into this.
You say that, but of course I don't want to. So Dorian and Vivienne. Find a snowy wyvern.
Inquisitor.
What do you want? Ah, the yawn. What yawn? Nothing smart alecky to say there, Dorian. Well, fine then. Okay. What's up, AC? Hey, it's Skylar. Thanks for watching, Skylar. Don't forget to subscribe, like to the video, hit the bell notification button so you don't join in that late into the channel. Get that notification that I'm live right away, and then you're like, oh, I gotta join right now. That's what you should be doing. Not much, just playing some Dragon Age Inquisition, just chilling. Birthright's called me an alcoholic, and I am really not making a good argument to argue that case. But, you know, it's Tuesday. Just hanging out. Playing some games. We're gonna fight a wyvern in the thick of the mud. At least all the demons are dead. Now they're all screaming at me, and I don't like that. Did you have any tacos? I did not. Also, more of a burrito guy than a taco guy. Is that bad? Is it bad that I didn't have any tacos? Get it? Because it's like Wisconsin. Where is the snowy wyvern? Is he where all the snow is? Or is that fog? I don't know. Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Right? Because, you know, Disney. When in doubt, always go for the eye. Oh, is it the white? Snowy wyvern. Yeah, I'm coming for you. Don't run away from me. Don't backsass me. A bong. Yeah. Rage. Rage. I don't know what this bubble is meant for, but it's not doing a good job. Bring me the heart of Snow White. Give Vivienne the heart. Can I give it to you? Vivienne. Vivienne, don't walk away from me. I'm trying to give you this heart. It's Valentine's Day, right? That works? Why do you... it's an alien.
Looks like dragon territory. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Vivienne. I want to give you this heart. And some flowers. Why does she keep running away from me? Oh, we have to give it to her in Skyhold, don't we? Cause it said something. Birthright. Alright. Talk to Vivian and talk to Cullen. Apparently he has news about Samson. My cat has news that she's super cute. Seriously, every time I feel like I turn my head that way, I'm gonna see RGG come back from his date right in this general vicinity. I can't do a circle because I'm apparently like colorblind or whatever. But you get it. This is the door from my room to the rest of my apartment. It's like one of those horror movies where it's like, oh, we're fine. Huh? No, we're good. There he is. Something like that. It's a stasis barrier that keep in place. Well, you know what, Jerome? That stasis barrier did a real S job. Because it got killed even worse. Juice Sayon. Worship what? Tell me what? I'm gonna worship whatever you tell me to do. I'm the goddamn Inquisitor. Read. Vivienne's Economy.
Age regression. Who is this potion for?
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you brought me the heart of the snowy wizard?
Well, I tried to give it to you at the Exalted Plains. You kept walking away from me.
I've brought you the heart as requested.
Inquisitor, you are a treasure. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. I should apologize. I must admit that I'd completely misjudged you, Inquisitor. I would like you to come with me to see this through.
Ooh. Dragon Age sobriety test. Ha. Skylar says, subscribed and bell. Thank you very much for doing that, Skylar. You going to be in De Pere this Saturday? I will not be in De Pere this Saturday, Skylar. I am actually going down to Tennessee for USA Championship Wrestling. A friend of mine is going down there, and myself and Devlin Kane are going to ride down there with him and just go check out the show. How many times can I really say that I get a chance to go to a show in Tennessee?
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor.
So remember, the alchemy test, it was supposed to like reverse age. That sets the scene for this cutscene. That is the sire who she is the mistress to.
Yes, darling.
It's going to be all right, my love.
Oh.
My darling. Bastien?
Vivienne, I'm sorry.
He died.
There's nothing here now.
That's fucked up. How many times do you get this chance to say how many times? Well, guess what, Ragbag? I don't know. So many times. People keep asking me about this weekend, and I have to tell them. And I feel like I have to tell that story separately. And as you know, because you're supposed to be my best friend, that I got a shitty memory, and I tell stories 5 times over, as if I were fucking 80. Also, I thought you were getting ready for bed because of that all-staff meeting we have tomorrow, because you were the one that reminded me about it an hour ago. Now that's an over and done with scenario. So yeah, we give her a potion. It's supposed to be alright. Then he dies. That was a waste of time. I'd be more pissed if you kill the dragon and had to, like, die 50 times, and then it's like, oh, just kidding. That's awesome. Sounds like a great time. Stay cool, though. I have family there, and it's been pretty hot. I can't believe that dude died laying on top of the covers. No way to go out. Yeah, man. Like, there's definitely worse ways to go out, like being eaten alive from the foot up. That'd be horrifying, but, like, seriously, dying on top of your bed? Yeah, that's a waste.
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe.
It's not butter.
Ball. My first visit to the Imperial
Oh, wait,
Palace.
no, that's not what she was going to say.
The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the
I can
nobility.
hardly believe it's not butter.
Of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met.
Oh, my.
Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose.
It was a
Now
simpler
he's
time.
gone, and I must write to his son Laurent, and his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first.
Bedtime for me,
And I'll
duder.
need to
See you
arrange for the
tomorrow.
chantry
Yeah, you
services.
will.
Maker only knows how long that will take.
I need to arrange for the chantry services. Is there anything I can do?
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do.
Acquired Enchanter's Seat and the Hat of Majesty. And the Enchanter's Seat was a throne.
Do you need something, my dear?
So now we're at pretty much high affinity with Vivienne. I know that from the dialogue. Scour says that's awesome. Sounds like a great time. Stay cool though. I have family there and it's pretty hot. Yeah. I went to Arizona for a weekend. And they have that dry heat, which is honestly, it's a little bit better than that humid heat that we have here in Wisconsin. But at the same time, I did also encounter the typhoon season in Arizona, so that was literally the worst. Good news about the dry heat, though, is that, yeah, it's hot, but at least we have the benefit of saying that, okay, well, yeah, it's hot, but drink water, you're good, not, you know, hey, I'm in the hot humidity, I just want to die. No, I'm really excited for Tennessee, though. Because it's the only 10 I see. That guy is dead or sleeping. I'll just walk on him. Can I walk on him? Maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's like, I don't know. No, that guy is probably most likely dead, though. Side note, where's Hawk? Oh, sorry, he went to Weishaupt. I was about to say, I was like, we rescued Hawk. So we should be good, fam.
Any word from Ferelden?
Many, but not from him.
What do you want? Speak to me, sir. He can hear the rains down in Africa.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything...
Man, he's terrible at thank yous.
Much better in my head.
I trust you're feeling better.
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
Well, thanks, Cal. I appreciate that. Definitely looking forward to it.
I'm back there.
Jerry Lawler versus James Ellsworth.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. Never told anyone what truly happened to me in Ferelden's circle. I was not myself after that.
Wow.
I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
Vivienne, sleep with every man to get what you want. To be fair, if we know about, if we know plenty of Vivienne, like she loves the game, the nobility game. So yeah, I mean, she flat out admits, like, I'm not a wife, I'm whatever, I'm a mistress. So, to Jerome's statement, it's pretty accurate. She knows how to play the game, and she knows how to play it with her, you know, stuff. Her lady parts.
You're a better person than you give yourself credit for.
I appreciate the thought, but I know who I am. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about.
Yeah. Jerry Lawler and James Ellsworth is going to be really cool. I am worried, though, because obviously Jerry Lawler's son just, you know, passed away. Apparently he's having the funeral services in Tennessee on Friday, so I'm worried that, I mean, again, I can completely understand if he has to cancel, because literally the next day he has a show, but I don't know. It's one of those things where I guess I'll see, well, my friends keep it grounded.
Good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company. I suppose I do as well.
So this is literally in reaction to his personal quest. We're not even at the point where he's going to tell us about Samson. And also, that's not even the right place. Neither is that. Find out what cult's men found in the quarry. Here's judgment. Subjected to his will. So I think we just have to talk with... Ow. Heard that. Wish I didn't hear it, but I heard it. I think we just gotta talk with Cullen, right?
The Order has been through much.
Yeah, I think this is
I've
just
been
what...
reading the letters found in the quarry.
Yep.
Samson is making red lyrium from people?
Not anymore. Not in that mine.
Nope.
I knew Samson had fallen, but this... it's monstrous. We have to put an end to him. Look at these orders from the encampment. That armor must give Samson extraordinary power. We may not be able to stop him.
That's what he wants us to think. But no one's invulnerable.
Then we must destroy the armor. I couldn't say how. Templars are trained not to destroy expensive magical equipment. Perhaps Dagna has some ideas. She crafts the impossible every day.
Speak with Dagna. Fine. More requests. Thankfully for Birthright, we have the ability to do hardcore parkour. Scour says, yeah, I thought about that. Hopefully he does it in too rough of a shape. I couldn't imagine the stress he has right now. I could totally understand. Yeah, you know, like when my, when my dad lost his brother and when my dad lost my grandma, his mom, it did a lot of stress on him. So, but then again, he wasn't a wrestler. But at the same time, that's still family. That's still immediate blood. So, you know, for him, it was like he didn't want to do anything. So, I could seriously understand if Lawler's like, you know what? We can't deal with this right now.
Dagna, what have you learned of Samson?
He should be dead. I mean, you could make a hat out of red lyrium and kill people, especially the wearer. Samson's armor, it's genius. To do all this and not go insane, he must be resistant. Or he is insane. Or both.
You're not comforting me, Dagna. He's dangerous either way.
Oh, fine. I just need time and tools, people, and red lyrium. For tests, you see?
Is that wise?
Everything is safe if handled properly.
Ah, that's Samson? Oh, I have regrets now.
I mentioned the hat, right?
No regrets.
Time and resources, Inquisitor. I'll get what you want. No show. Work to do.
Don't tell me what to do.
Where's my other hat?
We're all there. Just tell me to get out of my own blacksmith laboratory. Man, I got no time for this. Alright, what else can I do? We still have to do this, the Lost Temple of Dirthamen. We'll do that at another time, though. Let's do Cassandra's romance quest. And that's how we'll wrap this up with a nice little bow. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Out of the way.
It's good to see you.
I'd like to speak with you. In private.
Oh? How private?
There's a grove just outside of Skyhold. Meet me there.
If you're certain.
I am. Trust me.
Yeah. Now nobody will doubt us.
On aching branch do blossoms grow, the wind a hallowed breath.
She's like, what?
It carries the scent of honeysuckle, sweet as the lover's kiss. It brings the
It's
promise
like,
of
stop
new
it.
tomorrows, of sighs and whispered bliss.
You can't be serious.
We don't need to be serious every single minute, do we?
And that is the poem you chose?
What's wrong with it?
Come on, man. I thought about this super nice.
Amenum di Amatus. I thought this one was banned. His lips on mine speak words not voiced, a prayer, which travels down my spine like flames that shatter night. His eyes reflect the heaven stars, the Maker's light. My body opens, filled and blessed, my spirit there.
Not merely housed in flesh, but brought to life. Shall we read another?
Oh my. That's all it took. That's what you wanted. You wanted the full package.
They will say one of two things about me. That I stood at the Inquisitor's side.
Pow chicka wow wow.
His lover.
Also, this game definitely has plenty of nudity.
Or they will say I was led from the path of faith by the wiles of a madman.
I don't care what they say. What do you believe?
I believe you are a faithful man. I believe you are the herald of Andraste, even if you do not. Beyond that, I believe only that you are capable of anything. And it frightens me. I have never known anything like it. I've been with only one other man in my life. A mage, with whom I adventured when I was still very young. He died at the Conclave. I will not let Corypheus win. I will not let him take you from me.
After having sex. No, stop.
I love you.
Here, tonight. I believe you.
Ooh, round 2. Whoa. Now nudity is official, the biggest upgrade to the Dragon Age series. Look at Birthright, you dog. There's tons of it in the romance quests. Some is like very blatant and some of it is like very like careful. Mainly with the males, like it's literally like Game of Thrones where it's like with the females, if they're nude, they're just all out there. With the males, it's just like, oh, it's tasteful. You only see their butts or you know their front crotches is covered by a towel. Wait. Can I say anything to Cassandra further? So now Cassandra and I are an item because of poetry.
The sight of you warms the heart.
Oh my. Spend some time together.
I was hoping we could spend some time together.
With you? Always.
What I like about Cassandra's quest, though, is that she's this hard ass when you start, and then like you find out it's like, oh, I'm just like any other girl. I just want to be romanced. Well, they really, really loosened their grip on this game. Well, in 2014, they made one of the companions a woman that identified as a man. They made Dorian basically say, "Hey, I like men." They made Iron Bull, who's like, "Hey, I swing either way. I'm gonna rock you like a hurricane either way." Like they absolutely went all out with the romances and the dialogue and all that stuff. This was edgy for 2014. Like nowadays, it's like, oh, this is kind of normal, but it's like to when you look at the date, it's like, oh, this is what they were doing in 2014. That was dope. So what? Our makeout spot is a Iron Forge. Well, I guess like with all the heat and the humidity, it gets all hot and sweaty. Can't with Cassandra anymore.
You are quite distracting, you know.
Yeah. So there.
I was hoping we could spend some time together.
What could we possibly do to pass the time?
Oh my. Okay, so basically if I do, let's spend some time together, it's, let's go make out in the Iron Forge. Which basically going from this back to this was like, I ran downstairs and was like, hey, I need round 2. You know how to end an episode, Riles, LOL. Hey, I do what I can. I do it for the viewers. I'm gonna check something real quick. I want to see if I can unlock the quest. Some quests with Sarah and Iron Bull. We'll end it with some pranks and some drinking if I have the luxury of doing so.
Love seeing you, yeah?
Nope.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Iron Bull has a lot of nudity.
Whatever. Make him feel like he's on the wrong end of the dogs for once, yeah?
Corypheus.
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 Sack Splash. I know his name. Doesn't deserve the respect of me saying it, does he?
I like that.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Thoughts? Sure. Not like yours, though. Put your way right up in there.
Hey, talking about that relationship. I like that.
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair though.
Nice hair though.
Any thoughts about Warden Blackwall?
Right, Warden. Good liar, that one. Should give lessons. Suppose he kind of did. Soldiers do nasty shit. Still kind of like him though. Proper sorry, him.
Thoughts on Iron Bull?
He makes me wonder about things. I mean, what do the women look like? Woof.
Woof.
What about Dorian?
He's fun. Could lose a bit more to Vinter.
What about Cole?
I'm not saying nothing about that. That thing is just wrong.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Anything else?
Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
I want to do the... Oh wait, we did the pranks, but I wanted to do the friendship quest.
Damn, these are good. Are these nuts or seeds or whatever? They're good.
Man, these...
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
These are some good... This is some good-ass cheese.
Fine day to you.
Let me know if you find it.
Well, there you go. A horribly depressing end. Thought we would do some drinking with Iron Bull. Or some more pranks with Sarah. I was wrong at both options. We can talk to Josephine, though.
I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last two paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. will require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
Oh, look, it's Liliana. She's hanging
I
out.
assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose.
Alright, I'm out of here. Hope you see you soon. Have a good night. You too, Skylar. Thanks for watching.
The assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux?
We can solve this without more deaths on either side.
My people are ready, should you change your mind. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the Duparaquets will solve this.
She's like, ha, I'm so smug.
First,
I know
we need
everything.
to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin. Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Sarah likes Canary women. She also likes Dwarven women, fun fact. She'll react to Dwarven and Quinari women differently than human or elven women. Look at all these things I unlocked. Cool. That was a thing. Look at all these things that just became available. Let's do these, like, super long ones.
To work?
Inquisitor.
Wait a minute, crows. No. Could it be? Question mark. So I'm literally just investigating this stuff here. My dear Inquisitor Riles Beniles. Tom Rainier's fate. If you think it worthwhile, we can have Tom Rainier, previously known as Blackwell, released from Val Royaux prison, in which he awaits justice. Keep in mind, Inquisitor, that he is wanted in Orlais for the massacre which claimed the lives of Lord Vincent Callier, general and staunch ally of Celine, and all of Callier's family. I leave this in your hands. So basically, we have Empress Celine, who we saved and did our stuff with the allies. And we're basically saying, hey, this person killed one of her, like, big supporters. It's going to be a big deal. So forces, we can storm the prison with a small force, take Renier into our custody. Valrio's prison guards will oppose us. We should be prepared for casualties. 2 problems, 1 solution. There was a traitor to our cause, a man similar in build and appearance to Renier. We bind and gag him, have him take Renier's place. He is condemned instead. The world believes Renier has paid the price. Similar to what Blackwell and Renier did in the first place. I can request a special dispensation from the Orlesian throne, allowing Tom Renier to be transferred to Inquisition custody. This may anger some, but after Helm Shaw, they owe us a favor. So, this one basically is like, hey, bloodshed, let's kill everybody. Secrets, basically just kind of prolonging Renier's fate. Because Blackwell died, he took Blackwell's fate and delayed the inevitable. This is basically saying, hey, it's going to piss off some people if we basically say, hey, let him be judged by the Inquisition, but we also say the Empress, so you owe us one. So we're going to do that. New area unlocked. The suspension came, few questions asked. What passed in Halamshral is fresh in their minds. Renier awaits your judgment. Yay.
Inquisitor?
Alright. And on that note, that is where we will end things for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Hit the bell notification button for future videos that I'm working on. Also, hit the like button for this video if you haven't already. Like all of my videos that you watch if you are going to do that, which I know you are. And we will see you tomorrow on Wednesday for LA Noire, and also for probably another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Again, all this depends on RGG. If he decides to hang out tomorrow, not going to do a ton, but I definitely want to get an LA Noire video in for sure, as it's part of my Wednesday live streams. A Dragon Age 1, a doubleheader, we will see. But as long as RGG ain't trolling, then we'll be good to go. So, again, thank you very much for watching to the channel, and we will see you... 3D effect! We'll see you next time. Take care. Where's the button? There it is. Bye-bye!